All right, we're going up against the red here. This is he was the number 2 ranked player in the world. Right, we had an epic game with him previously where he had to transition into Titans. One of the most amazing comebacks I've ever seen. Not the greatest packs at all. A little bit unsure what to do. I'm thinking go with this one. And then just sell out of the spiders. I gotta say, the way he played that last game, where he basically went into an abyss with the technology, then he sold it and went into a level 2 mountain with the technology. Yeah, that's a play that even pre-Titan nerf would be worthy of remembering. Okay. So are we 2 squares up? Let's just test the missiles, just to be sure here. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, he's into balls, and somehow we've managed to... We didn't even look at what his specialist he was, but somehow we managed to position everything where he doesn't get any value. We're not getting any value from this guy. Missile strike. Don't think we need that on this early of a stage. Might regret it later though, but just don't see how it's good right now. Do we go straight into the tanks or do you just build our board a little bit more? He's got arc light, so you can go into more fangs, I guess. But are we showing are we revealing our hand by doing this? Do we need this many here? Don't we want like extra here? I'm just worried the missile's gonna come like, you know, here or something, or I feel like this is gonna get hit already. Okay, it looks like storms. 2 storms, okay. It's not great into the fangs, but I don't mind our decision. Okay, this guy is doing a lot. Never mind. Now he knows that we play Tank Master, but maybe he doesn't know that we do it every game. Probably does, but we don't know that for sure. After this game, he's gonna know. Okay, so perhaps we need anti-missile at some point if he builds more. Fire Badgers are amazing, I think. Phoenixes, we have already 1 marksman. I guess he's weak to Phoenixes. I guess he's gonna pick the Phoenix for sure. We can go for the Fire Badger flank. I just don't know about like wasting our deployments like this. Maybe we start selling. I mean, maybe we just put one here. I don't know. Like he's gonna have the Phoenix here. Maybe we start selling out of these guys. I don't know. Like maybe we just put them there and then we just don't care, right? In that case, we shouldn't sell anything, right? Should we sell the gun? He hasn't sold his guns. The next missile is going to be here for sure. But I want to keep the positioning. I guess he could also throw a Phoenix down here. That's what you're worried about. Maybe you put down a missile. I don't know about 2 missiles. I just don't know what else to do with the money. Okay, Phoenix is in the middle, interestingly. Did waste 2 missiles. But I'm just worried about the Phoenix being here. Now we're probably going to lose the missile to a single crawler or something. No, maybe we're fine. Okay, so our Fire Badger flank was amazing, I guess, since we get the tower. Still level 1 storms. Phoenixes are down. Okay, at least we save our missiles. Smoke bomb could be devastating for us. Could also be devastating for him, but I feel like he's going to shield. We'll probably put down 1 shield. The tarantula is doing something. This one's doing nothing, so we could sell this. Probably want to put the crawlers here. But probably not that much. Probably don't have that much money. Maybe we sell like this first. Because, I don't know. You put a crawler here, this is just going to shoot the crawler. He doesn't have much to get pulled. But it is good to just leave something there. Because you'd have to respond to it. So by selling it, we're tricking him pretty much. So it's good to trick. It's good to trick our opponent. Okay, forgot the smoke situation. It's gonna be kind of rough. We might be moving in with no range, but you know, once you're in this range, it doesn't matter anymore. They're gonna be firing. They're gonna come out of the smoke, but yeah, I do wish I kind of remembered about that. Now we're really weak to the wasps. We're gonna lose the air as well as the ground, so. Now we're forced to go for our own AA Wasp or for some kind of Mustang play. What do we do here? It's a sell, I believe, right? Because you want Mustangs because they can also counter the storms. You don't want this. So how much money do you get? Get more money from this. Okay, so we'll click range. Now you have to build 2 Mustangs, or do you actually build yeah, Mustangs, you know, you can maybe get the storms, but Mustangs range first. It's quite a lot of commitment for, I don't know. Maybe I like our own wasps with aerial spec. Just a little bit too much money. to have to go into ranged Mustangs. Now, I will go into Mustangs for the anti-missile. Do you feel like that might be a good idea? Perhaps getting our anti-missile devices, but the problem is, you know, we're not necessarily winning. We're kind of losing, so wouldn't want to lose those anti-missiles. And man, this is going from bad to worse here. I don't know what happened there. I think you go for this. Just try to, you know, get some of his army. And probably need AP at this point. He doesn't have enough to go lose formation. I don't want to go into Mustangs given the situation, but I wouldn't mind the Mustangs just for the... I guess you need shields first before anything. Finally sell the tarantula. I guess you need like anti-missiles, don't you? I mean, they didn't do that much. Well, this guy did a lot. But you also need more. You also need more of these guys, these sledges. That's the thing as well. Do we just elite recruit the sledges? No, you can't afford that. Would you ever go for like a beacon here? Guess not. Yeah, I think with the scorpions added on, this went from bad to worse. Maybe this is just a strategy where you're able to, you know, you're able to beat people in the top 50, but you're not able to beat people in the top 10. Maybe. Kind of sucks. Not exactly sure what went wrong there. Was the wasps was just really concerning, which is why we went for our own wasps. I guess they did a good job, but all of a sudden there's too many things. Maybe we just needed to click AP. All right, let's take a look at what we could have done there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the spell didn't do anything for us. Maybe we needed to click AP shells. Maybe the flank initially didn't go that well. We'll try to dodge this. And two more, just two more chaff. All right, so it kind of looks like the game was lost before this point. Lost 1,500 here. Maybe that's because of the smoke. Maybe it's good. Maybe we lost because of the smoke. Does it even make sense to like get a dog to clean this up? so confused on what to do, but maybe let's just see how this round goes without, if we defend the smoke, we lose 1300. So clearly not shielding for the smoke is a mistake. So we should probably go for our own smoke, and as well as shield for his smoke. The problem here is that we don't deal with the wasps. The wasps are just basically, you know, the problem is that you have to deal with the wasps at the same time. So I like the way he played that. He gave us a problem to deal with. Like, he basically, like, went into the air. So you all of a sudden, you're not, you know, I think going into the air makes sense because you don't want to go, you don't want to go for, like, the Mustangs in this situation. Okay, we have very little money. Guess you sell out of something. And we can get 1 shield for the smoke. 50 left over. We'll just go speed. Clicking aerial spec though is a bit risky since he could just sell out of the wasp. It's not great. Alright, so all we needed to do was do this. And I think without the aerial spec, probably still works. But if he clicks aerial spec at a later point, then, you know, we just have to match it. Some people just click range, but I don't know about range. Like, it's more expensive than the aerial spec. Alright, we can go for even another tank here. This is extra tank instead of the aerial spec. Yeah, we lose this because his wasps are later. Whoever's wasps come later will win, I think. So the aerial spec probably is the correct move. We lose slightly, but we do end up committing to the aerial spec if we want to win. All right, well, maybe next time we'll get the red hair. We'll get the red hair again. Don't worry.